Hello there, everybody. Just a little bit of a rough and ready type thing. I don't like talking on videos, which is why I don't do it. But anyway, well, a question that I was asked while we were at the Stourport Organ Festival. Um, Somebody said, I've lost all the stuff that the person that sold the keyboard to me put on. Um, Probably not the case, to be honest, and I'll try and show you why. I'll show you how to find things. If you press the home button, you get this screen here, and I can show you what that screen is so that you've got everything on there. Okay, but if you press on these buttons here, style for instance, okay, if you go in and you can search whatever. So if we say, I'll go onto the USB, and I've got Strawberry Music books and things on here. Now I'm on style. So the problem will be, if I want a registration, if what was put onto the machine, onto the keyboard, was a registration, but I've gone in saying style, it won't find what I'm after. For instance, I'll press 50s Genos. It's empty. Now, whereas you'd think, oh my God, where have all my styles gone? It's because they're not styles. If you go in pressing these two here, registration bank, and then it says press both together and select. If you do that, right, go in the same place, 50s Genos, they're all there. And see the difference on how it's shown. You've got like this, where it says number 4 at the hop, you've got this little box with a 1 on it, and it says that is a registration. So you can pick any of those, literally any of those, and then you press, let's go back onto that screen again. You press your number 1, registration. I've pressed intro, so we've got so if you're after registrations, what I'm trying to say is you go in to find registrations. If you want a style, you go in and you find a style. You might well have some styles on there. I think I have. I think I've got some in here. There you go. Island Cathedral. So I've got that one as a style. It's showing it because it's a style. That's enough of that. Okay, if you want a song, now then, songs can be a little bit awkward. You press song over there, and then you've got either song A or song B. Generally, you go on to song A. But sometimes you have to put it as a MIDI. See at the top there. Don't think see it. But at the top there it says audio or MIDI. Now you can actually choose which one you want it to look for, either audio or MIDI. Do you see? Now, if it's an audio song, obviously it'll show up because you've gone into audio. So I've got some things on this one here. That's an audio. Which would be nice if it played. Oh yes, there you go. Okay, I'm going to stop that. So it's showing because it's an audio. If I go on to MIDI, it'll find me MIDIs. Let's just see if it'll play that one. Okay, so what I'm saying is, if it's an audio file, you need to click on the one at the top left, audio or MIDI, and then it'll find whatever you've got. If you want styles, like I say, go in with styles and it'll find your styles. Oh, this is lovely. Okay, but if I was in on the registrations, it wouldn't find that kind of thing. See, there's no styles. It's saying there's no styles because I'm in registrations. And that's where you lose your stuff, or you think you've lost your stuff. You're simply going in the wrong way. Playlist, that's another thing. If you press on bonus playlist, you'll get whatever you want to put on, and then you press playlist again. Then you've got all of these things. It only loads if you either double press or press load. When it's gone green, it's picked it up. Okay. Now, that's telling me that we're in playlist, and it's telling me at the bottom which playlist I'm in. So you can actually pick all sorts of different playlists. I've put all of mine onto one list. So if I press playlist again, now that I've got Genos 2 bonus playlist, that's 160 pages of all those. So I can choose one. Playing, I'm just showing. So general thing is, if you press the home page, I'm a great believer in starting from the beginning. So home page, or if you're in somewhere else, press exit a few times, you come back to the home page, or you can press this top left white button, home page. Okay, and then the basic thing is, if you're after a style, go in pressing style. If you're after a song, go in pressing song. If you're after a voice, go in pressing voice. If you're after your playlist, go in pressing playlist. And then you'll find the file that you're looking for. It has to be the same as the file that you're searching for. It's no use looking for a registration in styles, you won't find it, or styles in registrations, you won't find it. Not the one you want, anyway. Okay? If that doesn't clear it up, ask me questions. Don't mind what you say. Don't be rude, obviously. But that's the best way that I can actually help you out. Okay? Hope it helps. Bye bye.